Hello guys, and welcome to the first episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. I'm Jester from Rebus Gaming, and we'll be going through all the basics you need to know to get started in Dragon Age Origins on this first episode. Alright, so here, let's go on and press new game. Loading. Ooh, it seems like the loading screen takes a bit of time. Well, I mean... Alright, here we go. And so is the golden city blackened, with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven, and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Three Noddies, 813. Interesting.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Okay, that was a very interesting and quite long intro. Okay, alright. The background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. Okay, no problem. So here we have the character generation or character creation. I think I'm gonna go male, and for race we have dwarf, elf, and human. Okay, then I think we might as well go with human, I guess. I mean, or elf. Once enslaved by humans. Most elves have lost their culture, scourging and improved literacy. Okay. Alright, so it seems that every race has its benefits. I mean, here that the and lore, of course. The humans have +1 strength, +1 dexterity, +1 magic, plus cunning. So they're basically balanced between all the classes. And then we have the elves, who are more focused on willpower and magic. So I'd say that they'd be quite good mages. So, and then we have the dwarf, who is most likely a warrior, I guess, because strength, dexterity, constitution, and chance to resist hostile magic. Alright, alright. Well, I think I'm gonna go human, because they're balanced, and, yeah, well, I think I'm gonna go warrior, and human noble is the only choice we have here. That's interesting, alright. But as an elf, you can also choose something. You can choose the city elf or the Dalish elf. Yeah, it seems they all have the same. Oh, and of course, as a mage, you have to choose the magi. Okay. And as a dwarf, you can choose the dwarf commoner or the dwarf nobles. Like in the humans, but you can't really choose in the humans. So yeah, human warrior, human noble. Okay, you can't choose anything except human noble. That's yeah, okay. Born to wealth and power, second only to royalty. You find your training in both diplomacy and battle put to the test, as your brother leads the bulk of your family's forces to war in the south. Okay.
Greetings.
Greetings to you. Right, so, well, we can do a preset here, and we can do the, we can customize everything alone. So let's try this, let's try the preset here, I mean... Nah, I think I'm gonna customize it, to be honest, and I think it'll be quick. I mean, so yeah, like you see here, there's a lot of features in the character creation. I mean, you can even choose some tattoos, the tattoo colors, the tattoo intensity. Then of course there's the skin tone. I mean, and just put something moderate there. There we go. Then the skin complexion, it shows how old you are, pretty much. And then we have the hair. One thing I love about character creation is variety in hairstyles, and variety here isn't too large, but I think there's a few hairstyles that I'd like to see. Oh, what's this? Right, so we can go bald. We can go dreadlocks, Snoop Dogg and shit. And of course we have the long hair, handsome guy. We have that. You have laid back hair. And then some other weird styles. Can't say I like any of them so far, except maybe the long hair. I mean, yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with this one. And then of course, goatee. So you got a goatee? No. Elvis Presley, Stephen Hawking, Dumbledore. No. Okay, well I don't like any of the beards. Oh, okay, eyebrows. Oh, you can have none eyebrows. That's okay. Stubble. Yeah, I guess I could have quite the stubble. I mean, what I don't like is that his head shape is like face downwards. It's like his chin is pointing downwards. It looks really weird. But I'll be sure to change that. I mean, there has to be some kind of customization for it. Let's see, eye shape. I think I'm good with the current eyes. Perhaps get myself some. I like these. Right, the nose is fine. Mouth, okay. Oh, here we go. Overbite. Oh no, the overbite is fine as well. Jaws and cheeks. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So we want to add a little width to that because then cheek shallow / full. No, we don't want it shallow, obviously. And then the chin height. I want to lower that a little. The jaw width, I guess I could increase that a little. Not a little, not a lot. Okay, yeah, I think we're done with that. Neck, ears, fine. Portrait. Okay, I want the expression to be something a bit more cheerful. Oh, okay. I think that's good. Now the voice. We have the wise, cocky, experienced, mystical, suave, and violent.
I have lost the spell.
I have lost a spell. No.
How do you do?
Cocky, it seems interesting.
Greetings.
Oh, that sounds like, something a bit big and
Greetings.
mystical. Sounds a bit... No.
Charmed, I'm sure.
No, that's just wrong.
Greetings. Ah, my spell.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with cocky. It seems balanced. Oh, so here in the name we can only change the first name. I guess it's because I'm some kind of descendant from a noble family. All right, well, Koosland. Okay, how about since we're I guess we can focus on roleplay here. I mean, the name would have to be a bit roleplay if you understand what I mean. So, how about Lance Koosland? Yeah, that sounds interesting. Next. So I have 5 points to spend here. All right. Well, let's see. Willpower to Right. Well, as a warrior, I believe I need to focus more on willpower and strength, because willpower gives me stamina and strength, of course, gives me power. Yeah. All right. Well. Okay. Let me take one out of the strength and put it in the constitution. So I need health as well. Alright, let's go. We have a skill. We can start out with a skill, even though we already have improved combat training, things like that. Alright. Herbalism, poison making. Yeah, I guess it's similar to the World of Warcraft class mechanics. Where, I mean, profession mechanics, where you have to choose herbalism, poison making, survival, etc. Although it's not the same. But, it's probably close in the gathering, etc. Alright, well, combat tactics. Once again, combat tactics. I think I'm gonna start with expert combat training. It seems the best to start with as a warrior. Okay. Oh, and then we have the warrior. I guess there are, then we have the talents, of course. Alright. Weapon and shield, archery, dual weapon, warrior. I'm not sure where to go, really. Perhaps I should go dual weapon. Yeah, perhaps I should. Alright then, I'm gonna go dual weapon. How about that? Then I have another skill point. I might as well train it on the warrior general talents, if you understand what I mean. Warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for bonus. Precise striking, powerful. I think I'll go with precise striking. Alright, that's it. Let's play. Guess I can go with normal. Alright. Never enter battle with your bare hands. Use the inventory screen I to equip new weapons or armor. For quick access to restorative items such as health poultices, drag them from the inventory to the quick bar along the bottom of the screen. Alright, well, it seems they give you a tip at every loading screen to keep you occupied while this game loads. So basically, I guess there's a quick bar as well. So yeah, the game mechanics are very mainstream, I'd have to say. Talents, professions, and skill points, and quick bars, etc. But, I mean, why not mainstream? It's not gonna hurt us. So yeah.
For generations, your family, the Kooslands, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. But we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
So you can choose to be polite or cocky. Yeah, well, the choice of dialogue is something that Bioware really focused on most of the games, such as Mass Effect, Star Wars: The Old Republic, and of course here in Dragon Age. So it's one of the things I really like about Bioware games. All right, I guess I can start polite to my father's friend, and you, Alhoe.
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
Delilah. I like that.
Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away? Yes. There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrion.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope. They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilman.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off the bat. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Okay. So, I believe Fergus is my brother. So, let's head there, I guess. Well, so many quests and tasks. This is gonna be interesting. Alright. Well, I don't really like the movement here. It's rather disturbing because you can't really adjust the camera to your needs. Oh well. Right, so I need to find the chambers. So these X's.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, this is Sir Gilmore, the one that's apparently going to join the Grey Wardens.
Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again.
My hound, huh?
Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. That would be wise. Before Nan tears down all.
More hurt to go get a
You
hound.
to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Okay, let's go.
Get that bloody mud out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you! Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down. Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way!
Okay. Quite the mean nanny, I have to say. Oh, that's a cool hound.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Okay.
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Please enter a name for the dog. Okay. Well, in honor of Erebus Gaming, I'd like to call it Erebus. Seems like an excellent... Oh, a rat. A giant rat. Okay. Now let's go. Oh, I see warriors are quite slow, actually, with the sword.
The dogs will dine on your corpses! And stay away! Serves you right!
There we go. A lot of blood. Seems like a brutal game.
It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all. Those were rats from the Bakari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Okay. Alright, let's go then.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work.
Okay.
That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Let's go now. Oh, I found a way to navigate my camera. You just hold it down right click, I guess. Alright, so the quest indicator is shown over here, where it's like a white arrow, and then if you hover your mouse over it, it'll show you the name. And then every X is a location, I guess, or a room, atrium, library, etc. Oh, I think I'm navigating the wrong way.
And my dear Bryce bought this map from Orlais last year. Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled. You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Van Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon. You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron? I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra!
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet. All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Okay.
Good evening, your lordship.
Always a disturbance before I get to my brother. Okay. Another door. Okay, there we have this Fergus.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well. Stay. I'd like to say farewell. Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
I keep telling you, no Darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother.
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Yes, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her brother, won't you?
Alright.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. Much to do tomorrow.
I don't understand why he calls me pup. Alright, let's go. Seems like a cutscene after night arrived. Ooh. Okay. Well, alright guys, thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Seems like he's a bit naked there, so not a pleasant way to end the episode, I see, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you look forward to the next episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.